Hello guys, it's Letty. I am probably gonna ruffle some feathers with this video. And I'm not doing this, I'm not talking about this topic to ruffle feathers. What I'm talking about is to just for information and to make people aware of what's happening because I don't think that a lot of people are aware of this, or maybe they are. But I haven't really even seen a lot of videos that deal with this topic because I feel like people don't really want to talk about this because it's misconstrued as um, maybe you're just a hater or something, and it's not intended for that at all. This is just for information, and I'll tell you because I've done this many times, and I've had many experiences. And what we will be discussing, which you already know because you read the comment, the title, Black businesses and why some of them are not as successful as they should be. Now, I am going to speak from a consumer's perspective, and I've dealt with many black businesses. I've dealt with black businesses that has to do with doing work around where I live, and I've hired people. I put my children in programs and people that have had black businesses, and I'm going to talk about restaurants as well, because I've dealt with them all. And I'm going to tell you, you got good ones, and you got some bad ones. I always hear people talk about support black businesses and support your own, and we got to build our own. Yes, that's true. Black people should support black businesses. Well, everybody should support black business. First of all, don't ostracize anybody from your business because you're going to limit yourself tremendously. You want everyone to shop from you. Don't say, I just want, I want black people to shop with me. You want everyone to shop with you. So that's the number one thing. Don't do that. Don't ostracize people. Because I would want everybody shopping with me if I had a business. I would want everybody to shop or want to shop with me. So, black businesses, things that I've seen as a common factor. Not everybody, and I'm never speaking all because I'm going to speak. I'm not going to call out the businesses that I had bad experiences with because I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not trying to harm them at all. But I'm going to call out the ones that I have had good experiences with in Chicago. So I can only speak for Chicago when it comes to black businesses. So let's talk about when you hire someone to do work around your house. Okay. We have had some good experiences and some bad experiences with that. We have had black business owners speak in a very disrespectful way, cursing a lot. I'm not really big on that. I know that they feel like, we just, we're trying to, they're trying to be relatable or, whatever. But remember that you're a business owner and you are selling yourself as well as your product and as well as your talent or whatever I've hired you for. And I don't want to sit there and hear you cursing every 5 minutes. I mean, that's just not my thing. And then when you go to work, if you weren't a business owner and you at work, would you be talking to your boss like that? No, right? So don't feel like because I'm black as well as you are that you can just talk any old kind of way. Sometimes the attitudes, I don't like the attitudes, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care what you do. I'm gonna move on because it makes me uncomfortable, and I feel like if you should conduct yourself as if as if you're not a business owner but you're working for a person. You should have the same level of respect that if you were the employee, because we know we don't go to work talking like that. Now you know doggone well you don't. So don't talk to me that way. We haven't known each other that long. I've just met you. If we get to that point where you can relax and chill, we can talk, have a conversation like that, then that's different. But not initially. That's a problem. Not showing up, not calling, just setting a date. I am very I'm anal. I'm anal about times and dates and showing up when you say you're going to show up. And if you don't show up, you call. I don't like that. That has happened to us too. People have taken off work. When I have to miss a day of work, I'm pissed. Because I don't took off a day of work waiting for you and you don't show up. Unacceptable. Black businesses, y'all got to do better. We've had this happen a lot of times. Okay? Get it together when it comes to that. The work is subpar. It's not done well. We had a gentleman because we had some drywall work that needed to be done, and this was a black gentleman. He did the work, and I'm gonna tell you guys, you know how your wall you're supposed to be nice and smooth. This man, it was lumpy. It was paint. He got paint all over my couch. I had a cover on the couch though, but he got paint all over it. He was sloppy, and I told him, "This is unacceptable. You have to redo this." And I'm not going to tolerate subpar work. He's giving me all kind of excuses. That's unacceptable. No, you do drywall. I could do a better job than that. I know how to do it. Actually, I've done a lot of work. I'm very handy when it comes to, trust me, I've done a lot, and I know I could probably have done a better job than him. You call yourself a drywall person. I expect my walls nice and smooth and neat. This is what, you know, there's some black businesses out here that are wonderful. We've had some great experiences, but we've had some bad ones. And see, people don't want to have that conversation about how sometimes the work is subpar, people don't show up on time or they don't show up at all. See, we don't want to have that conversation. We want to talk about support, support, support. Well, yes, I will support you if your work is of quality, if you know how to speak respectfully. You're not going to talk to me like I'm your cousin. I don't know you. Okay? I'm really tired that my husband was just, we were really just couldn't believe it. One guy came by and he was just so disrespectful, just talking like, and you don't talk to a customer that way. Period. Let's go to children's activities. We had our girls, and I'm not going to call this person out. I'm not going to call this person out because they've already taken some heat from other parents. But we had our girls in this program, and we had to order costumes for them. And this man right now owes us $500. We never got the costumes, never got an explanation for where they were, did they ever show up, and never got the money back. This is one of those main people that be talking about support black business. Dude, you're operating your business without integrity. You're stealing money. You're taking money and you're using it for other means, and you're not giving me the product I paid for. You wrong, black or white. I don't care what color you are. That's wrong. So we took our girls out of that program. This man right now owes me $500. Right at this moment, 2025. Never got it back, never paid, never talked about it. It's like it didn't happen. He got amnesia. So you have that going on, and then let's go with restaurants. We went to a restaurant, black owned, and not too far from where we used to live, and they are out of business right now. So, yeah, we waited a long time to get served. When the lady came, she was not nice. She walked around with these irritating flip-flops. Flip-flop just get on my nerves, because it just had this laziness to it. Like she was just like, she didn't want to really do nothing for us. And we ordered our food, and of course the food came. My food was burned. Can you believe that? This woman actually put food in front of me that was burnt. They are out of business. Okay? And you should have been. You should never serve anybody no food at a restaurant and it's burnt. Okay, so restaurant owners, y'all need to get it together. If I can do better in my kitchen, I'm an intermediate cook. I will say I'm not, I can cook pretty decent because I've just had to do it to teach myself how to do it. But I've done it so much, I cook every other day, so you're gonna learn. If I can do a better job, then why am I coming to your restaurant? I'm coming to your restaurant because I want something different or better than what I can make at home. That goes for anybody restaurant. This is not exclusive to black people, but what I'm trying to make y'all, I'm trying to make black businesses aware of is that you all got to make sure on your end that you're not just demanding black people to support your business. You are providing a quality product, and you having integrity is in place. Because I can go on and on. I can. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna shout out some great places I've been that are black owned. That if you're in Chicago the area, you can check out. One place is in the, I think it's kind of like Evergreen Park, so that's kind of southwest area. It's called Isn't She Sweet or Ain't It Sweet or something. It's kind of like a cafe. They have smoothies, they have sandwiches. It's kind of like a lunch place. Great food, great customer service. Always have had a great experience. It's clean. They have free water. They have this cucumber water, and it's just really refreshing. And they leave it out for you to get as much as you want. Very nice. I've always had a good customer service experience. There's a popcorn shop that's in, I think it's like the Blue Island area. This is all south. It's in the Blue Island area, and they have all kinds of flavors of popcorn. And you can go there and you have, once again, a wonderful experience. They're really, really lovely in there, and I've always enjoyed the product too. Popcorn's great. So there are a lot of people that do homework, home repairs that we worked with. We keep their numbers close to us. We've had great, because I had to have someone come in and redo that work. No, the man did the work, the drywall work. He redid it, but we had somebody else do even better work that came and did another job for us. And for someone, a neighbor of mine, they did some work for them, and they said they were good. So just make sure, because the reason why I'm doing this video is because I saw the Sheen video. Somebody put a video about black people in line for Sheen. They talking about how black people don't shop. They'll line up to buy Sheen. It was some kind of pop-up shop or something that somebody videoed, and they were dancing, and it was a long, long line. And that's what prompted me to do this video. First of all, I can do whatever I want with my money. Let's break this down. If they wanted to line up to go to Sheen and buy stuff, that's their business. Ain't nobody finna tell me what to do with my money that I work for. Okay, bottom line, okay, that's how I felt about it. And I didn't see nothing on that video that was bad. They were just dancing. They weren't shooting anything. They weren't stealing anything. Like, they were happy to be there. And there's none, I think that was taken way out of context. Like, they wanted to shop at Sheen. Sheen is popular. Sheen has some cute stuff. I haven't shopped on Sheen personally, but I know people that they get stuff from Sheen, and it's really good stuff. It's nice stuff. So that's what they chose to do. So that's their business. But you got to provide a good customer. So I'm going to wrap this video up because it's pretty long. I'm trying not to do these long videos, but I had a lot to say with this one. Let me just sum it up by saying, black business owners, don't exclude other people from shopping with you because you want all the business. You don't want to just say, I just want black people. You want everyone to shop with you. But make sure, number one, you give them a good customer service experience. Because we're not just buying your products. We're not just eating your food at your restaurants. We're coming for an experience too. Make sure that you do a good job. Make sure the food is tasty. Make sure it's not greasy, it's not burnt. That you're relatively, even if you have to, if even if it's a restaurant that's slow, I'm gonna tell you how you handle that. You got a low staff. You check in with every customer. Say, you know what, it's coming. I'll be with you. Do you need anything in the meantime? Bring them some bread. If you have a restaurant and you don't, if it's slow that day, let the customer know that you know that things are. Check in with them to say, you know what, it'll be in five more minutes. Sorry, whatever. Do that. Y'all come to work sometime and you have these attitudes, and that's just what it is. I'm being real. I'm being real. And then you wonder why your restaurants closed and your restaurants in business, and you don't have no customers. Because if you don't have no customers, you don't have business. You have to honor your customers. You have to treat them with respect. You want them to shop with you. It's not just for them to come and shop with you. Give them a good experience. They are spending their money. They're choosing to do business with you. So that's all I have to say about it. I don't mean no offense to anybody, but I know they're a wonderful business because I shop with them all the time. I even showed a couple of home-based businesses that when you go to the pop-up shops, shop with them, these smaller businesses, because they have great products. And, I love supporting black business, but they got to support us too. Okay, I want to hear, I want more black businesses to be like, okay, I want black people to support me. Stop talking like that and why don't you support your customer? Give them a good customer service experience, a good product, and be a person of your word. If you say you're going to be here at 9 o'clock, be here at 9 o'clock. Don't just not show up or show up late or don't call when I'm running late. Be a person of integrity when you have business. That's all I'm saying. And you probably will have more business. So anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Take care and be blessed.